Yes, please welcome back to our recording for step number 7 in case study, which is to create a request for quotation. Until step number 6, we have finished. So if you can go back and check what we have done, the last step, so you can, if once you log into your SAP account, you can see that we were on this screen, right? This is MD04. This is the transaction MD04. That was the last step which we have done. So you enter your material and plant and then enter. You'll see that still it is 0, but we have a purchase request. Purchase request means that you requested purchasing department to purchase. Now, based on our request, what purchasing department will do, they will ask different suppliers or vendors to give us their prices, or we call them quotation. So the next step which we are going to do, right, if you look at step number 7, which is a request for quotation. In system, we will create a request, right? So this request we will create for different suppliers or vendors, right? Because we have to collect the information about what will be the price from each supplier, what will be the delivery, and whatever the different information required to support selection of a vendor or a supplier in order to fill our order for chain locks. Okay, so how to create a request for quotation? Again, if you go to handouts, the information are available, or if you look at uh, transaction list, there is a list is there. How can you create a request for quotation, right? Request for quotation is based on the previous step, which is a purchase request. Remember, we had a purchase requisition number. That is one what we will use it in order to generate our purchase request for quotation. We will have 3 requests for quotation. Means we will send a quotation request, means the, okay, what will be the price of one supplier. Basically, we will send a request, okay, what is your price? We'll send another request to another supplier, okay, what is their price for this one? We are interested in buying this one, what are their prices? Or we call them quotations. So that's what we are going to do in the next step, request for quotation. How to create a request for quotation? We'll go back to our main screen here, and you'll see this is our menu or a transaction code, and this is the data we need to enter. This is very important step here. Please don't miss the information here. We are going to link it with our previous step, which was a purchase requisition. If you still don't know about your purchase requisition number, I will just going one step back. I'm not completing this step. See, MD04, and here you can, in case you don't know, this is the purchase request number 100000409. This is what number I need it now in this step. And if you don't know, just get this number before you start this process. This number here up to 409. I'll just exit. So this is my transaction. Okay, so that's what we are going to do now in next step, creating a request for quotation. Make sure this data is entered as you see on my screen. This is today's date. quotation deadline means we give them basically, let's say, first of next month. By first of next month, they should give us this price. Okay. Who is going to purchase? Purchasing organization is US00. Purchasing group in our company is N00. Plant is Miami, already there by default. It's already there. Now next step is important. We want to are creating this quotation based on some reference. Reference is our this one, referencing purchase requisition. This is important. For this one, you need that number which I just shown you in previous slide. This number. If it does not appear here, you can search it, right? As I told you before, and you can take this number from here. Everything is copied here, as you can see here. We are not entering anything. Make sure your storage location TG00 is there. Okay, select it, and then you have to say adopt. After you select this one, make sure the numbers are correct. Quantity is 200. Delivery date, okay, everything is correct. So you can say adopt, and you'll come to the next screen. Okay, so on this screen, which is a create RFQ, this screen, item overview screen. Now we'll see what do we have for header data. You can see there is a header detail here. If your screen is sometimes maybe these are not shown on your screen, if it's not fully expanded, maybe then you need to look here on the right side. In case if you don't see it, you have to click on the arrows to see any missing tab. These are the some of the tabs. So you have to click on this one. This is important. Header detail, and here you have to enter call number. Now call number, what we will do is basically we will create a one group for this request, just like putting all students in one section. Basically we will create a one uh, call number, right? What is this one? This one here, this, right? This is what we call it collective number, right? That we are going to collectively manage a number of different RFQs together. This is what we call it collective number. Let's say you have 40 different suppliers. You put all them under this one section or this collective process. Okay. So what is this call number? Here we will create a new call number, which is what you have to write. This is an important number. Whatever you type here will be very important for your next step. Make sure you don't make a mistake here. So you have to write RFQ and then your one and your three numbers, since just like this one and your three numbers. In my case, because I already created before with this number, so I will say 2 and then my three numbers. Let's say triple zeros. This information, copy whatever you have it here with you. Copy it, whatever you are writing here, so that you don't make a mistake. Even there is a spelling mistake, you will face a problem. So normally what I do is I just copy this number here and keep it in my Word or text file separately, so that I should not have an issue. Right? So I just copied this information. I have it with me. and I copied it. This is what you have to do. Then you just need to go back to your, sorry, yes, cancel. Okay, let me, after we enter a call number here, right? Okay, you stay in the same screen. Sorry, I have to go to overview screen, right? Just come back to the same screen. So we are back to the same screen, not just to show you again what I did. I went for this one, header detail, put the information. I have to come back by clicking overview screen. You can come back to the same screen. Okay, now you have all the line items. You have, if you are in this screen, make sure these entries are correct. Okay, now here you have to enter your vendor address, that which vendor will get this quotation. Remember, you are going to send them and they will give you the price, their price. This chain lock 2000, this material. So what is the vendor address? Which vendor will get this one? You have to click it, and here you have to write your vendor address. Remember, what is the vendor which we have created in step number 1, which we created today? This was my vendor I created in, let's say, sometimes you don't know. I know it, but anyhow, in case you don't know, so what you can do is you can also search it with the search term. Remember, I put 000. That was the search term before I put. With that one, I can search my Midwest Supply Company, which was, as you can see here, I have so many with this one. So in my case, it is 125399. I already know it, but if you don't know, you can search it. This is how you can sort them. You can search them. So I know my number, just as you can see here. And also I can check it from here as well. Search term with my name. This is what I have. Then press enter. So this vendor, this supplier will get this request. What is the request? They have to give me the price, right? So I'll just say save. Remember, you'll get a number here. I just want to make sure that you don't make any mistake. So just save it and you'll get a number in the bottom right, left. So double click on that message, copy this quotation. This is my quotation for request which I sent to my Midwest Supply Company. This request goes to them, right? This is for Midwest. Now I stay in the same screen. I will send, again, it is mentioned in your handouts that you have to send it to another supplier, which is Dallas Bike, another supplier. So if I want to search Dallas Bike, I don't know his number, but I can search it with my search term. You can write your search term, your three zeros always, and search it. And you can see here there is Dallas Bike, a supplier. I will see here where is Dallas Bike. See here, Dallas Bike, this one. 103,000, enter, stay in the same screen. Save, you'll get another number. This is your quotation request sent to your Dallas bike. Again, save this number, very important. Now stay in the same screen. Next one, we have to send to another supplier, which is Spy Gear, same search terms, and you can see here there is a Spy Gear, this one. Again, you have to write your own 3-digit, enter, and save. This is another request. So this is the request gone to my third supplier. So this is done now. So I have 3 requests created. Okay, this was the step number 7 is finished. Step number 7 is finished. You need to exit. Okay. Now imagine this request is gone to my suppliers and they give me their price, right? What is the price I received? I receive, remember, this is the price. Midwest say that we will sell this for $32. Dallas Bike will sell us for 36, right? So we will enter their prices. Imagine you are in a department and you receive this information. Midwest say, okay, we will sell you for 32. Dallas said, okay, we will sell you for 36.5, and same information is given in your handouts. I'm just writing the same thing here. This is the price which we receive. Midwest is 32. Dallas gave us a price of 36.5. Spy Gear 35. So from which one we should purchase? Of course, we will purchase one with the less price, but before it, we have to enter it in SAP. Okay, we have to, this is the quotation you receive or the price you receive about your material. I sent a request and this is what I received. Now I will enter this information, and this is what we call it maintaining a quotation, which is a next step, step number 8 in SAP. Maintain a quotation, the prices which you received. What are the prices you received from your vendor, right? This is what we have. I will show you on screens. So we are now on step number 8, maintain a quotation from vendors. Step number 8. Okay, wait please. I'm going to mute. Yes, when you get this message, input must be in the format. So it means that I have to enter a format is not like this one. In my case, maybe if in your setting it is okay, then it's fine. Otherwise, you'll say comma is for 36.5, right? And then you can say item conditions. We'll see. Make sure price is this one. Validity date, valid to, as I said before, it must be 3 months. Means this price is valid for 3 months, which is 21 April, 21 May, 21 June. Up to this date, this is valid, this price. So just go back. This was for second one. And I will save it and I'll get a message. Second one is updated. Now, third one, because I know the number, if in case you don't know, you can go back and search it, or you should know how to find it. Right. This is how you can search it in case you don't know. Since I know it, I'll enter. So this one, as you can see, it is for Spy Gear, third one. Their price they gave me, as I shown you before, is 35. So they will give me a price of 35. I'll put same thing here, item conditions. If you don't see it, you have to click on the right tab to find out this tab. Item conditions, valid to is for 3 months. 21 June, date must be valid. This should be correct. Go back. And that's it. So we maintained the quotation. Okay, this was, I'll just show you first one. This was my first one. I'll just show you. Still I have time. This is price 32. If I look at, I'm just repeating it. Item conditions must be validity up to 21/6/22. I'm not changing anything. 21/6, yes, it is there. This should be the price or the date. Back. Second quotation, which was for Dallas bike, as you can see on top. This is my Dallas bike. This was their price. I looked at their item condition just to make sure, right? Price is correct. 21/6. Yes. 3 months from today. Whatever, whenever you are working, it is 3 months from that date. So you just go back. Go back. This is my third one. I know their number. Spy Gear. You can see on top. Item conditions. Yes, price is, you can see 21/6/35. So I will back, back, and exit. So this one is done. Step number 8 is done. So we have 3. Now we have to evaluate step number 9 to evaluate these quotation on prices. Which one we have to select? Okay. How to evaluate a quotation? It is step number 9 in your handouts. Step number 9, evaluating a quotation. Okay. And this is the transaction for step number code for step number 9. And you have to enter this information. Remember that collective number, collective evaluation number, which I wrote it there before. Call number, I call it, right? You need that number here now in this step. Here. So we will put here mean value and determine these two should be selected. Actually, you can put different parameter as well. We are only putting these two parameters to evaluate those vendors. Which vendors? All vendors in this RFQ 2000. In our call number, RFQ 2000 was there. Let me see, I'll execute. You can see here, those are the three quotations. 1251, this is for Midwest. This one was for, this one is for supply Dallas bike. Second one, this is for third one. Their prices, as you can, 32, 35, 36. We know that this is the minimum price. We should select this one. So we will reject other two. This is what we'll be doing in this step. We are going to reject these two quotations, this one here, because I know that these two quotations should be rejected. Now I'm evaluating them, so I have to reject these two quotations, which is step number 9. Now I'm on step number 9 and I will reject these quotations. How to reject? First one is this 35. I will just double click here on the quotation. This, and you'll come here. This is for rejection. See here, rejection. That their price is high, so I'm going to reject them. Okay, and then save and accept a message. Yes. If you get any message, say yes. Done. Similarly, for second one, I'm also going to reject this one. Make sure you only reject these two. Double click on quotation. I will reject, save. So this one is what is the quotation from which I will purchase. I will purchase from this one. So I need this number. So copy this number if you don't know, because you are going to need it. If you already have it, it's okay. 251, this quotation. Okay, so this was step number 9 is done. For all, I'm going to exit, but for next step you need this number, your request for quotation for Midwest supply. So I'm going to stop here, and this is what we have done. Thank you very much.